Welcome back to Bookish Plants. I am here again. Today I just plan on talking about some of the books that I hope to read in the month of August. It's a new month. I am feeling much more motivated to read. I'll try and read more this month, pretty much. With that said, I do have a good amount of books that I would like to get through for this month. Will I actually get through all of them? Who knows? Will I get through more of them? Probably not. But these are just books that I'm planning to hopefully read this month. Two of which are ones that I have already started and just haven't finished them yet. So hopefully I get to finish them this month. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, the first book that I hope to finish this month is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. So this follows Arthur Dent, who is a human from Earth. He was picked up by this researcher who is in charge of revising the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That researcher's name is Ford Prefect, I believe it is. Yes, Ford Prefect. And pretty much it follows their journey throughout the galaxy as they're pretty much trying to do a bunch of different little things. I don't really know exactly why they're doing it. Well, Arthur Dent was picked up because the Earth exploded, pretty much, and you know, he just so happened to be the survivor and the one that Mr. Prefect wanted to save, I guess, in a way. And yeah, pretty much it's just kind of going through adventures throughout the galaxy, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So far I am a few pages in already, like a few hundred pages in, and it's a really good book so far. I'm having fun reading this. I think the crazier the better, you know. Sci-fi in that way is just, I love this kind of writing for that reason. And he's very satirical, and yeah, I'm just I'm really liking it so far. Like I said, it's very satirical. It kind of makes fun of people in general, and it's just really funny the way it's written. And it's just so stupid at times too. But I really love that, especially this genre of sci-fi. I absolutely love it, you know. The crazier the better for me. But yeah, hopefully I get to finish this. I should be almost kind of done. So next book that I hopefully get to finish this month is The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. So this book, I started it a few months back, not gonna lie, and I just haven't finished it. Is it interesting? Yes, it is very interesting. This is probably one of my more... I really love this series in general. I love the first two books. I think Mistborn is still my favorite so far, but this one is still pretty good, and I kind of just want to finish the trilogy, you know. I think it's time. It's long overdue, and this pretty much, like I said, this follows directly after the events of the second book. But if you haven't heard of the Mistborn trilogy series, then I highly recommend it. I do think it's really interesting. I would say it's kind of like it's a really good beginner book, I think, for people who are just getting into fantasy or just getting into high fantasy. Hopefully I get to finish this book, just because it's not on my shelf and sometimes it's misplaced, and it just taunts me like, why haven't you read me yet? And I don't really have much of an answer other than I just haven't felt like it. So hopefully I get to finish this one though. But yeah, I do think it's good. It's not bad by any means. Again, it's just literally because of me that I just haven't been reading. So, but it's good. So I like it. So. Next book that I hope to finish in the month of August is Never Look Back by Lillian Rivera. And to be quite honest, I believe this book is about first love, but it's also a Greek retelling of the myth of Orpheus and Eurydice, or Eurydice? Orpheus and Eurydice. So, I'm not too familiar with that Greek myth or Greek story, to be quite honest. I'm kind of picking back off the tales of, what's the other one called? The Son of Achilles? The Song of Achilles? So I'm kind of piggybacking off of the Song of Achilles in that It got me interested, and it got me a little bit more intrigued about Greek retellings or Greek myth retellings. So I think this is one that I might also enjoy. I'm not too familiar as to what it's about, to be quite honest. But it says Yuri comes to the Bronx as a girl haunted by losing everything in Hurricane Maria and by an evil spirit. She fully expects the tragedy that befell her and her family in Puerto Rico to catch up with her in New York. Yet, for a time, she can almost set this fear aside because there's this boy. Fies is a golden-voiced bachata singing charmer, ready to spend the summer on the beach with his friends, serenading his on-again, off-again flame. That changes when he meets Yuri. All he wants is to put a smile on her face and fight off her demons. But some dangers are too powerful for even the strongest love, as the world threatens to tear them apart. Yuri and Fies must fight for each other and their lives. So, that's pretty much it. And it says, acclaimed author Lilian Rivera reimagines the Greek myth of Orpheus and Eurydice into a timely story about cultural identity, overcoming trauma, and the power of first love. So, that sounds lovely. And it sounds cute. So hopefully it's going to be lovely and cute. But yeah, I'm interested in this one because, again, I kind of was really interested in Greek retellings based on the Song of Achilles. And then, you know, obviously I just wanted to read more. And this is one that I kind of forgot was also a Greek retelling, but I already had it in my bookshelf. So I decided that I might as well just go ahead and read it. So I'm just going to go ahead and read that as well. So hopefully I'll enjoy it. So the next book that I hope to finish in the month of August is Take a Hint, Dani Brown by Talia Hibbert. So this book is a romance book. Talia Hibbert, she is best known for her Brown Sisters series. And so it's pretty much kind of like a love stories surrounding each of the sisters. I've read Talia Hibbert's Get a Life, Chloe Brown, which I really enjoyed, and I also kind of shared a little bit about it in a previous video. But I really enjoyed that one. I thought it was adorable. I thought it was cute. It was one that it was a story that I couldn't quite put down, and I just had to keep reading and see and find out and figure out what was happening next. So hopefully this is going to be the same thing. From my understanding, a lot of people really do enjoy Take a Hint, Dani Brown a little bit. I would even say a little bit more than Get a Life, Chloe Brown. So we'll see how I feel about this one. This story in particular, Dani Brown is pretty much a professional. She is a PhD student, and one day there was a fire drill that just goes wrong, and she really couldn't get anybody's help except for the security guard, whose name is Safir Ansari. The internet kind of caught them together, or they were seen together in a way, and so people were starting to ship them, and that kind of elevated their popularity in a sense. Safir is begging Dani to kind of go along with it because I believe it will help him in his charity that he's running. So she kind of goes along with it, and it's pretty much a story about romance, friends with benefits sort of type of situation. And yeah, it sounds really interesting. I'm hoping to enjoy this one as well. I did enjoy Talia Hibbert's first book, so that's another reason why I'm intrigued to read her second book, and then hopefully I'll get to the third book as well. But yeah, I do think it'll be interesting. Again, it is a romance. It's lots of friends with benefits, fake relationships, fake dating. And yeah, we'll see if this will be one that's good. Finally, for the month of August, the last book that I hope to finish, and who knows if this is going to take place. I personally don't think I'm actually going to be able to finish this. This is just me starting to put this under my radar. So if I include it in a different list in a different month, you know, it is what it is. So the last book that I hope to finish this month is The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. So this is the first book and the first installment in the Wheel of Time series. Yeah, I don't really know too much about it. I don't really want to figure out too much about it, but This is an epic high fantasy. I don't know. That's pretty much, that's all I really know about it. And like I said, I'm terrible with really knowing what a book is about before I read it because I don't know. Listen, the main reason why I want to read this book in particular is because the Wheel of Time series, I believe, is going to come out on Amazon Prime in the next few months. I think it's coming out in November. I could be wrong, but the show is coming out soon, and this is pretty much, I want to try and catch up as much as I can. Will I finish the whole series? Because it's 14 books. I don't think so. I might end up skipping out on the show until I finish the books, especially if I already start this first one. I don't know if I'll be able to really watch the show. I hope. I don't think so, but I hope. Anyway, but yeah, I don't really know too much about it. I don't really want to know too much about it. I kind of want to go in blind. I want to go in not knowing anything and just really try and see if I can really enjoy it. I've seen online, a lot of people do enjoy this book and the series in general, but again, it's a chunky book. Like, all the books are at least 600 plus pages. So again, I don't know. But also, I mean, look at the cover. Like, I don't know if you can see the cover. It's glaring, but it's like the retro high fantasy type of cover. You know, like, I really like it. I don't know. And I think it'll be fun trying to find each of the, like, these specific types of covers, because I think these are my favorites. And I just think it'll be a challenge to try and collect them all. So I do think it'll be interesting to have just in my collection, even if I don't really read them. But yeah, I'm hoping to read this one. Again, do I know much about it? No, absolutely not. Is there a show coming out soon? Yes, there is. Do I want to finish it by then? Of course. Am I going to? Probably not. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, those are the books I would like to get to in the month of August. If I don't, well, I won't. I'm not putting myself in too much pressure if I don't. Or if I end up reading more books, then so be it, you know. I'm not gonna put myself under that much pressure anymore. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what books you would like to read in the month of August, or just anytime really. Maybe you don't know what you'll read this month, but maybe you know what you want to read tomorrow. I don't know. Put it down in the comments, or just let me know. Again, you can always follow me on my Instagram. I am a lot more active on there. It's you can just follow me at Bookish Plants, and yeah, that's pretty much it. See you next time.